So this race test will be in level 3 with both motors running. Why? Why would I choose that? Because you are going to have the most fun riding around like this. Alright guys, this is her. This is she. This is the ROADRUNNER V3. We are charging up and getting ready to go. All right, we are on our way. I want to document the mileage, so the Relive app is starting now. There is a chip on here that also displays the mileage, so we can get an idea of how accurate this display is. Top speed I got was 34 miles an hour last time I rode it. I waited until 2:30. I figured it should take about an hour for me to deplete this battery. I want to stay close to home. I'm averaging maybe 28 miles I'll get from this battery. I'm going to leave the dual motor setup on, and she's on now. Something to notice, I'm in Staten Island. The temperature right now is 40 degrees. That's the high for today. So I am geared up and ready for a range test. Let's get this started. I will be heading towards the Bayonne Bridge. There is a real nice place that I can stop at and get some nice pics of the bike by the bridge. I'm going to do that now. I think it should be about 4 to 5 miles. Then after that I might hit the ferry from there. Mode 3 is where we want to be for this range test. In mode 3 we should be able to reach speeds of 30 plus miles an hour. Right now we're on a sliding clock. We're doing about 30. All my heated gear is off. I'm trying to conserve the battery. But I think I'm about to change that in a minute. Alright, I'm in about 3 miles now. I'm going over the Bayonne Bridge. It's a steeper incline. And if you notice here, I'm only hitting 21 miles an hour. I didn't mention it before, but I'm about 190 pounds. I don't have a backpack on, no charger. So pretty much I'm going to ride this thing till it dies. And then I have to pull, get a bike. Yo!
I didn't hear you coming, brother. Sorry.
I saw you on that side, so I went on this side.
I didn't hear you. My fault.
Oh, that could have been ugly. Alright, so when we get to the other side of the bridge, I'll find this little spot that I like to go to and take pictures. And then I'll check the Relive app, see how many miles we covered. We might try and conserve a little power on the way down. And release the throttle. Alright, next time we touch base will be at the base of the bridge. We are approaching the bottom of the bridge. This is the area that I like to come to on occasion and take pictures. Let's see if I can get a couple nice shots of the ROADRUNNER V3 down here. I don't have a real nice camera, but I do have my iPhone, and the last time I took pictures with it, the photos came out pretty damn good. Alright, if you're in the Bayonne area, just look around you. It's a field over here if you want to swing a bat, and if you have kids, they have the coolest playground. I don't see any cops or any people, so I will ride through the playground so you can get a good look at it. That thing spins around. Some monkey bars, and of course, infamous swings. Those are a lot of fun. Oh, and look at this on the right. Over here they have a skate park. And we'll see if some of the kids are doing some tricks. And they are. Alright, so down here is where I like to come to take photos. Alright, so we'll go over how many miles I've covered so far and get in a couple good shots. Alright, so we covered about 5.8 miles so far. The display is showing us 4 bars. I don't like to see that. I like to see voltage. Once I get an idea on the cutoff, then I can estimate my my rides. But we'll be going by this today. Right now it's showing 4 bars. That's a good sign for Voro Motors. Means your battery's holding up well. All right, let's take some photos. This is the iPhone 16 Pro Max. We're gonna put this thing in portrait mode. Frick. And let's see what we can come up with. Okay. Really gotta get that far back. One of the coolest things that I like about this bad boy right here is it's small, it's lightweight, you can easily put it in a car, you can easily bring it upstairs, and the best part, because of its size, you kind of fly under the radar when it comes to the police. Alright, so I got in some good shots. Let's kill some more of this battery. Alright, so right now I will be headed into, I'm gonna head back onto the Bayonne Bridge, and we're gonna work our way back into Staten Island and all the way down towards the ferry. That's a serious stuff. People. Oh my god. Alright, so you're in the market to buy an e-bike. If that came out on camera, you might not want to get an e-bike. Because these motherfuckers, they don't know how to drive. But if you are on the fence and you do not know which e-bike to get, why not consider this one? Like I mentioned before, it is lightweight, so that makes it portable. It's a great last mile commuter. It is very comfortable to ride. She's fast, and she looks pretty damn good. I'll stop for a minute because I need to let you know, if you are thinking of vlogging and utilizing a bike like this one, you might want to consider the chest mount, because to ride with just one hand, it's a little unstable. Other than that, it's still a joy to ride. I'm at the base of the bridge. We will be working our way down to the ferry. We are taking Richmond Terrace all the way down. I'll probably stop at a place called Snug Harbor. It is an awesome spot to go to take pictures. You'll see a lot of people taking pictures at graduations and weddings. We'll be doing that now. Alright, so I am pinning this. The throttle's all the way down. And if I look at the display, I only see one bar. So that makes me nervous. And that is why I don't like to look at a display with just bars. I like a display to have the voltage reading. So Voro Motors, I am going to ask you if you can in the future include a display that gives you a voltage readout. I think that would be a lot more helpful. Although if we look down at just one bar, when we're at this battery, we'll be coming to the end of its charge. Up ahead on my right is Snug Harbor. We'll take a quick detour into Snug Harbor. When this thing is resting, we'll see where the bars go up. So this is Snug Harbor, great place to come for photos. They have a good lineup of the cherry blossoms where people come and take pictures by. Alright, so while we are resting, you can see that we are at 2 bars. This display is showing me that we covered 12 miles. Seems pretty accurate. The relief is telling me 12.4. Alright, so let's put our gloves back on and keep it moving. Let's work our way down towards the ferry. Alright, so this is open. Not exactly sure if they'll allow motor vehicles, but let's take a look at Snug Harbor for a little bit. Oh, what a cool place to come and eat. It's called Winter Wonderland. Looks like a little igloo that you'll be sitting and eating in. Up ahead in front of me, those are the cherry blossoms. Right now they are nothing but branches. And when they bloom, boy is it beautiful. These are them right here. Alright, so we came in through one side, we'll be going out another side, and then working our way back down towards Richmond Terrace. Richmond Terrace will take us towards the ferry. So this is how we will be exiting Snug Harbor. So there's two ways to enter. Main entrance is down by Richmond Terrace. And this looks like Henderson and Brightwood. Alright, so despite the fact that we are only on one bar, this is a straightaway. We're still hitting speeds of 32 miles an hour. That's pretty cool. Another thing I want to mention is the ride. It's phenomenal. This thing rolls over bumps like a champ. These tiny wheels, they're doing an amazing job of adding to an incredibly stable ride for such a small package. We're almost to the ferry. When I get to the ferry, we'll check our mileage there. We'll keep it moving, see if I can make it all the way home after that. So we made it to the Staten Island Ferry, better known as the St. George Ferry. Alright, this is my view at the ferry. The display with mileage is pretty accurate. 15 miles on the Relive app, 15 miles on the display. Now look, I've only hit 15 miles. While it's resting, it's showing me 2 bars. I'm hoping I can make it home. That's what we're gonna try to do right now. But how unfortunate is it that when you're having a good time like I am now, that the time is about to get cut short? Alright, let's hope I make it home. We're on our way back to the house now. So on my way home, we will be hitting Victory Boulevard. Victory Boulevard is an extremely steep hill. The neighborhood isn't the best in the world, so I am hoping that this is not where this battery dies.
How fast that thing go?
30 miles.
30?
Yeah, not very fast.
Get me one of those. Nah, it's too small for me.
It's small, but it's comfortable. Alright, one hurdle is behind us. And we're coming up to the next now. Alright, I'd say this is the second hurdle. Third one's coming up on us now. This is probably the steepest of the 3. When I get to the top, that's Forest Avenue. It'll be downhill a little bit until we get to Victory Boulevard. From Victory Boulevard, it's a pretty steep hill, but that'll be the last of it. So if she handles that, you know, all in all, despite the cold, I had a good ride. Riding this thing is a lot of fun. But like I said, it is a damn shame when it gets cut short because of the battery. And I will go onto the sidewalk because the bus is behind. And I don't want to slow the bus down. That's 62 drivers. Alright, so this is the hurdle in front of us, but you see the dog. We don't want to get too close to the dog, so we're going to give that dog a little breathing space. Then this is the moving. The speed's going up. This steep incline has drastically reduced. We are down to 15 miles an hour, so I am going to stick with the sidewalks for now. Alright, so this is the top, the tippy top. We just passed Forest Avenue. It should be down here from here. Next chance I get, I will jump into the street. And when you're in Staten Island, look out for these bad boys. You guys made it through Thanksgiving. Woohoo! And squirrel. So my upper body is good, but my socks, are they even on? No, they are not. Because my feet were freezing, but they're on now, so it is back to the rock. Now, did I say that this was a joy to ride? I guess the real question is, how many times have I said that so far during this video? Now this thing is a lot of fun. And up ahead is Victory Boulevard. This is probably where this battery will die. The incline on this stretch is probably the largest that we will encounter. And that is coming up now. I'm gonna try to get in some good speed so I can work my way up this incline. Right now we're hitting speeds of 30 miles an hour because we are going downhill. Now we got a red light up ahead. That kind of sucks. There goes my momentum. Alright, I lost all the momentum. I am going up at a rate of 18 miles an hour, which isn't that bad. Because before, when we were going up towards Forest Avenue, I was hitting 15 miles an hour, and that put me onto the sidewalk. But right now, this area, this stretch of roadway is why I will stay on the road even though I'm hitting these speeds. Alright. This bad boy is holding a 190-pound rider. It's on its last leg. You'll see only one bar there. 18 miles an hour. We almost made it to the tippy top. Woohoo! Looks like I might just make it all the way home. This little LCD has proven to be accurate, so I have covered 18 miles as of right now, and I still have battery power left. My prediction was 20 to 28 miles. And I'm resting at 2 bars. That's good. That means it's got some range left in it. Should I do some loops around the park? No. Let's stay closer to home. Maybe I'll do some loops around the blocks closer to my house. So up ahead is Toad Hill. And it's a significantly high incline. Let's see if we make it up this one. Oh, this one is struggling. It's struggling to go up this one, so we're going to veer off to the right. I'll hit the local streets, and that'll bring me closer to home. 13 miles an hour. Little bit of an incline. It's not as steep. We're climbing to 16 miles an hour. Alright, we're gonna ride around here a little bit closer to home, so if it dies, all I have to do is push it. I don't have to worry about getting a ride. But there's a lot of little hills here, open roadways, so I don't have to worry about traffic. Alright, so I just felt a slump. Only wish I was recording, but upon full throttle, she gave up on me. So she probably has a little bit more in her. I've reached about 20 miles so far, but I want to make it home. So do I keep it in the dual motor and level 3, or do I bump it down to just one motor and maybe level 1 to make it home? Fuck it, let's push it. Worst case scenario, it'll look good me pushing this bad boy home. She's got some fight in her. She's still got fight. She is not giving up at 20 miles an hour. Oh, yes, she is. I just lost the power. Alright, I just noticed that the battery indicator was flashing. So I think that's it. That's all she's giving me. You see it flashing? Alright, looks like we're going to have to push this bad boy home. Alright, here we go. This is the walk of shame. Alright, so we made it home. Wasn't that bad of a walk. Keep in mind that she's only 62 pounds. I can easily push this bad boy. But I got 20 miles. That was my prediction. So we will park it here And let's end that relive app. All right, we can end this relive app, finish our activity. I'm super stoked. I predicted 20 miles, maybe a little bit more, but you gotta take into consideration my terrain. There's a lot of hills around me. All right, check it out. Max speed was 36 miles an hour. This is a top for me. Last ride I went on, I only got 34. I am 190 pounds. I live in an area where there's a lot of hills, and that takes its toll on these batteries. But with that being said, 20 miles was a lot of ground to cover. So if you're in the market for an e-bike, you might want to give the ROADRUNNER version 3 a try. I am out of time. I am on my way to work. If you guys enjoyed this video, like always, don't hesitate, smash the like button. Leave a comment, I get back to everybody, and if you want to, please subscribe. So until the next video, peace out everybody. But before we do, I gotta mount this quad lock handlebar mount. So this is how high she sits. I think I want to switch that up a little bit. We have switched it up, and I think this looks a lot better.